All right, everyone, I'm just realizing that we had some microphone issues, but we're going to start this over. So we appreciate you, of course, joining us on this edition of Beyond the Forecast with me, Chief Meteorologist Erik Kostrzewa. The reason we are doing this today instead of Thursday is we had some technical difficulties getting me on and up and running with this stream. So we pushed it to today, wanted to give you a little bit more on our October heat wave, which, technically speaking, is a heat wave. It may not be in the summer terms where we would need 90-degree plus days in a row for 3 consecutive days, but this is very abnormal heat for this time of the year. We're about 20 degrees above average, so we're calling it a heat wave no matter what, because it's rare to get this many 80-degree days, especially mid to upper 80s in a row in early October. When we talk about our record high temperatures for this time of the year, they are in the upper 80s. So we're likely going to fall shy of these numbers, but tomorrow may actually have the best opportunity of making it to that record high. Our forecast right now is 87. If we get to 88, we'll tie that record set back in 1951. We were just shy of that number today at 89, and Sunday and Monday a bit cooler than Saturday, so we'll likely fall a couple of degrees shy of those record high temperatures. Today, officially 85 in Flint, 86 for Saginaw and Midland, 87 in Owasso, 84 in Cairo, 84 in Bad Axe, even 81 in Standish and Tawas City, 72 towards Port Hope because of those water temperatures in the 60s. We've got that ridge of high pressure, lots of heat, not only at the surface, but also up into the atmosphere. So all of that works in conjunction to get us into some seriously warm temperatures for this time of the year that will eventually be replaced by cooler readings coming in from Canada, dip in the jet stream, going to get us back into the 60s for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday in our upcoming forecast. We'll have to wait and see how things progress after that. Some models have another wave of cooler temperatures and an upper level low that'll swing on in, give us a renewed shot at some cooler readings in the 60s, but also increase our rain chances. That system then heads to the southeast, which would likely reinforce potentially some warmer temperatures in our area for about 10 days from now, give or take. We'll see if that actually does occur, but some of the models are hinting at that right now. Very expansive area of hot conditions. Would you be surprised if I told you that we were warmer than Miami and Atlanta right now? They're seeing some cooler air coming in from the eastern side of the Appalachian Range, that cooler air settling in from Canada all the way down into the southeast, and they also have some rain-cooled air as well, while we get to enjoy lots of 80s, even some 90s down to our south and west. St. Louis right now is at 88 degrees. Our current temperatures, 83 in Flint and Owasso, 82 in Midland, 77 in Cairo and Sandusky, 79 in West Branch, a little bit cooler in our northern communities closer to the Saginaw Bay because of that southerly wind. We also do have a couple clouds streaming on in that could give us another vibrant sunset, just like we had out there earlier on yesterday. Winds, as you can see, mainly steady out of the south and the west in some cases, but a lot of the south and the southwest, where we do have the wind, where it's calm, we aren't necessarily calculating that wind direction. So it may say out of the north, but it's calm, so we don't necessarily say where that wind direction is actually coming from. Any of the rain showers that we have near the frontal boundary, which is a warm front, they are staying in northern lower Michigan and the upper peninsula of Michigan, even a couple thunderstorms happening up by Sault Ste. Marie. The rest of this evening, expect temperatures that are in the 80s to fall through the 70s. Will be in the 50s to around 60 by tomorrow morning. Mostly clear skies expected as we begin our Saturday. We also had a little bit more humidity out there. Those dew points getting into the 50s today. Will be in that 55 to 60 degree range, which is the wavy hair. If your hair was a little bit more manageable in this drier air, may not be as helpful to you getting a specific hairstyle because of those higher humidity levels tomorrow. It's not oppressive, it's not tropical, but it is something that will be a little bit more noticeable as we go into our Saturday. And because of that higher humidity, we'll have a bit more cloud cover that will develop in the afternoon and evening especially. Could put down a stray light rain shower, but 99% of us will stay dry, not only on Saturday, but also as we go into our Sunday. We'll have a little bit of cloud cover then as well. Monday, we can see those rain showers approaching from the north and west. There will be a few rain shower chances in our northern communities for the afternoon and evening, and maybe a couple thunderstorms to go along with that as well. If you wanted to do some fall activities tomorrow, maybe taking yourself out to the pumpkin patch with some friends, families, maybe even as a date. We will be seeing 70 degrees already by 10 a.m. into the 80s for the afternoon and evening, all the way into the mid, potentially upper 80s. The best chance of upper 80s looks to be in the Saginaw Bay region because we do have some downsloping. Now, what happens with downsloping, those winds coming out of the southwest are actually settle down. So we have a higher range that settles down into a lower elevation as you get closer to the Saginaw Bay. And as that air starts to sink, it dries out and it warms up. So you guys get some higher temperatures than the rest of us around you. Regardless, everyone is going to be in the low to mid 80s tomorrow. We have the 80s through Monday. And as you can see, we fall down into the 60s for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Tuesday looks to be a somewhat rainier day. Heavier rain showers, some thunder and lightning possibly, but severe weather does not look likely with that cold front because of the timing that it is going to progress on through and just how cool it will keep us on Tuesday. We're in the low 60s, potentially even some upper 50s on Wednesday with mostly sunny skies. We stay sunny into our Thursday. Chances of rain return on Friday with that upper level low that we mentioned earlier on. We'll have to see if that ends up being the case. Our low temperatures the next several nights, 50s tonight. Low 60s Saturday night and Sunday nights, and then 50s again on our Monday night. Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, we'll be back down into the 40s and 30s. There could be a frost or freeze concern Wednesday night and Thursday night in a few locations. All right, everyone, as we wrap things up, wanted to give you guys a big appreciation for always joining me on these Thursday/Friday editions of Beyond the Forecast. If you guys ever had any questions, comments, concerns that you want addressed on these streams, such as why exactly the leaves change, any questions like that, or why frost occurs, we can always answer those questions when you do have them. But as of right now, I want you guys to enjoy this evening with these nice temperatures and enjoy the weekend, what likely will be one of the last warm weekends we have until the spring and summer returns. Have a wonderful evening and a wonderful weekend, everyone.